Hello, this is Chetan Narula reporting for Cricket World, and I'm going to take a look back at the last week of the Indian Premier League. A lot of decisive matches, really, which are going to impact the league table and how the matches are going to play out in the next 10 days or so, which is going to see a lot of action in the sense that there's going to be a lot of upheaval in the points table. Taking a look at the points table right now, it's Sunrisers Hyderabad on top with the 12 points from 8 matches, 6 victories in there for them. CSK, Chennai Super Kings, they were at number 1 until last night. They also have 12 points from 9 matches. Talking about Sunrisers Hyderabad first, of course, they've won 2 close games this past week, beat Kings 11 Punjab by 13 runs and then Rajasthan Royals by 11 runs, which made it 3 wins on the trot for the Sunrisers Hyderabad, and they moved up top because Chennai Super Kings lost on Thursday night against Kolkata Knight Riders. It came down to run rate really, but of course Kolkata Knight Riders' victory was easy thanks to youngster Shubnam Gill's maiden IPL half century. So that makes it 2 losses in 3 matches for Chennai Super Kings. They also lost against Mumbai Indians. Their bowling and poor fielding is hurting them a bit, but not as much as the move to Pune. You have Shane Watson and Faf du Plessis firing at the top of the order, but somehow things haven't really worked for Chennai in their last 3 matches. Yes, against Delhi Daredevils, they had a 200-run plus total on the board, so that helped them. But going ahead in this tournament, they will really need to improve on their bowling and fielding in particular, because they have the batsmen who are firing. They have Ambati Rayudu, Shane Watson, Faf du Plessis, and MS Dhoni, who's scored a few more runs and hit a few more sixes in these last 3 games. Number 3 in the table are Kolkata Knight Riders, who have 10 points in 9 matches, so they are ahead on run rate as also in number of games played. Kings 11 Punjab, they've had a bit of a break, mid-season break. They are also on 10 points, but the important point is that they have only played 7 matches, so they have 7 matches remaining in this tournament, which means that they have 2 games in hand. So when you consider that, they are actually on par with both Sunrisers Hyderabad and the Chennai Super Kings, rather than in the mix with the Kolkata Knight Riders. But we know, of course, T20 format, this can all change quickly. So Kolkata Knight Riders, they lost to Delhi Daredevils. That was the turnaround win for Delhi Daredevils, with Shreyas Iyer becoming the new captain. But still, they have managed to win 2 out of their last 3 games, beat both RCB and Chennai Super Kings. It's a bit of a momentum gaining week for the Kolkata Knight Riders. Their youngsters are firing. Their surprise packages are firing. Let's just say that. Sunil Narayan at the top of the order with the ball. Shubnam Gill, Nitish Rana, and Dinesh Karthik, whatever. I am firmly of the belief whatever he's touching at the moment is turning to gold. It might just be a golden trophy at the end of this tournament as well. Kings 11 Punjab, well, their momentum was, broken a bit with their defeat against Sunrisers Hyderabad just before a week's break for them. In fact, Sunrisers Hyderabad also had a 5-day break. But, when you have this good break between matches, and then, it is a chance for them to build that momentum once again. The big point, of course, is they will be moving base to their new home ground, that is Indore, which is where they will be playing their second half of the tournament, of the league games, in fact. And like I said, they have 2 matches in hand. So once again, they can get those formula running. Ashwin with a few more surprise tricks. And of course, there is the Chris Gayle factor. Now, let's talk about the bottom half of the table. Royal Challengers Bangalore, Delhi Daredevils, and Rajasthan Royals all on 6 points. It's been an intriguing week with Rajasthan Royals coming down and RCB and Delhi Devils just about staying in touch of the present, just about staying in touch in terms of points. Still mathematically can qualify. It's a question of momentum and the number of games that they have in hand. Look at RCB first of all. They've been missing AB de Villiers, and they only won just the 1 match out of 3 in this last week. Again, changes in batting, but the big problem with them is a lack of consistency in bowling and fielding. Virat Kohli has been really upset with these losses. They managed to choke Mumbai Indians, but is it enough? They have 6 games remaining, and they need to win at least 5 of them. Now you look at Delhi Daredevils and Rajasthan Royals. Rajasthan Royals are the big losers. They were at number 5 and they have dropped down to number 7. Rain again not helping them in their match against Delhi Daredevils. They've lost both matches this past week, 2 out of 2 losses. So they've really lost any momentum whatsoever. And now, again, just like RCB, they also need to win 5 out of 6 matches. Delhi Daredevils, well, after Gautam Gambhir has relinquished captaincy, there's a bit of aggression, I would say, a newfound aggression. Perhaps it's infused by youth, who knows? But we have Prithvi Shaw, Shreyas Iyer, and Rishabh Pant. They are smacking half centuries and they are hitting sixes at will. Delhi have managed to win 2 out of their last 3 matches, scored 200 and 170 odd in their last 2 games, and they only lost against Chennai Super Kings when they were chasing 200 runs, and of course that happens because CSK is such a tough side to deal with. But it leaves them, like I said, 6th in the table with 6 points from 9 games, with just 5 matches remaining. So if you look at 14 or 16 points to qualify for the knockouts, Delhi, if they really have to be in the running, they need to win all 5 of their next matches just to be safe. I mean, 14 can be a safe point, but when the table gets closer in terms of run rate, a couple of extra points comes in handy. Last team, of course, Mumbai Indians. Last week we had discussed about how one of these 3 teams, Mumbai Indians, Bangalore or Delhi, will drop out of the competition. They managed to win only just the 1 game out of their last 3. Again, doing enough to stay alive because mathematically they are still not out. 4 points out of 8 games. They have 6 games remaining and they need to win all 6. There is no doubt about that. They're in almost like a same boat as Delhi, but except the Delhi have some informed batsmen and they have 2 extra points. But, it's never easy winning 6 out of 6 games. They beat Chennai Super Kings, which was miraculous in itself, but then they lost to the Royal Challengers Bangalore, must-win game for both sides. So, again, they need to win all 6 matches. And if there's any team which has done that in their history in the Indian Premier League, that is Mumbai Indians. Remember, they are 3-time champions. Can they go on a bit of a run here? Well, it'll depend on a lot of factors, with all of their batsmen clicking, foreign players as well as Rohit Sharma, their bowling, which hasn't really looked, attacking or on the point. Jasprit Bumrah, one of the best bowlers, he's looked a little off colour in this Indian Premier League. So let's just take a look at what matches are coming up in the next 7 days. We have Sunrisers Hyderabad. They're playing 3 matches. After a bit of break, they have Delhi Daredevils playing them twice, once at home and then once away. And in between, they're playing Royal Challengers Bangalore at home. So playing against the top 2 sides for Delhi Daredevils and RCB, this is going to be a very, very important week. And RCB are playing CSK as well. That is tomorrow on Saturday. That is the only game for Chennai Super Kings in this week. And like I said, they're playing Royal Challengers Bangalore, playing both Sunrisers and Chennai in these next 4-5 days, which means it will definitively decide their tournament or their future in this tournament. Kolkata Knight Riders are playing Mumbai Indians. It's a week of away and home matches. So they're playing Mumbai Indians, both matches against Mumbai Indians. First a home encounter and then away. So again, for Mumbai Indians against a topping side or a side in the top half of the table, this will again be a very, very important game. Kings 11 Punjab, well, they'll be working hard. They've had 7 days off and now they have 3 matches in 6 days. 2 of them in Indore at their second home, Mumbai Indians and Rajasthan Royals. And then again a reverse encounter with the Rajasthan Royals away in Jaipur. Royal Challengers Bangalore, like I said, playing CSK and Sunrisers Hyderabad, both away games. Delhi Daredevils, Sunrisers Hyderabad, 2 matches for them, 1 at home and 1 away and then at home. Rajasthan Royals playing only Kings 11 Punjab and Mumbai Indians playing Kings 11 Punjab, Kolkata Knight Riders and Kolkata Knight Riders. So 1 home game, 2 away for them. And, we have 4 teams, RCB, Delhi Daredevils, Rajasthan Royals and Mumbai Indians. You can say at least 2 of them are definitively dropping out. So many important matches, and the likes of Sunrisers Hyderabad playing 3, Kings 11 playing 3 and KKR playing 2. These are the teams that will look to gain some momentum. It might play in the hands of Chennai Super Kings as well because they'll get a rest in this week. And the last 10 days of the league stage, they'll have a lot of matches. So build up momentum going towards the knockout stage. So these 7 days will be really, really important in how this points table takes shape.